Welcome to tonight's live broadcast of Lometa High School Sports on LTX Sports YouTube channel. Subscribe and come back and listen to the archive games or for the next live broadcast.
Smokey the Bear.
Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do.
What you desire, don't play with matches, don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com. And remember,
only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
What does VA mean to me?
A place for my daughter to call home, thanks to the VA Home Loan.
A new lease on life. The best healthcare team I've ever had is here at VA.
An education and the opportunity to open doors I never thought possible with my GI Bill.
The financial support I need to manage the disabilities I developed because of my service.
Get what you earn. Visit choose.va.gov.
Not all veterans are eligible for the type or amount of benefits mentioned here.
Did you just look down at your phone? You did it again, didn't you? You know, you're flying down the road in a 3-ton hunk of steel, and a text takes your eyes off the road for an average of 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's long enough to travel the length of a football field and cause some serious damage. Turn it off. Trust me, whatever it is, you'll live.
Learn more at StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Wounded Warrior Project helps post 9/11 veterans and their families realize.
Gonna go ahead and stop it there. This is Mark Edmondson, Company Live from Cherokee. We do have a connection, but this has been the only game back in December. The first game, the girls' game, I never got more than 4 minutes at a time. I'm going to assume as long as it's showing that I'm streaming, that I'm on the air. I'm also recording this, so if it after the game's over, if it doesn't look like it showed very much, I should be able to put a recording. That is my hope. So we're just going to move through it. We are connected right now, but it is at times a poor connection. So, again, only of the district games that we've been to do all season, the only one really couldn't complete was here back in December. So just a tough place to pick up the internet inside this gym, new facility. But outside the door, I was showing 4 bars, but inside it just really does is a difficulty, but we're going to stick with it. It's the regular season finale for the Hornets. Now they're already in the playoffs. We'll talk a lot about that. We've got another game tomorrow night for the girls. They start the playoffs in a bi-district game in Jonesboro. Tomorrow night at 6:30, we'll be bringing you that from Jonesboro. Right now it's Lometa Hornets 7-4 in district, Cherokee and Indians 9-2 here from Cherokee. So I appreciate you joining us again. If it does cut out, I'm going to try to continue recording. Cheerleaders here to cheer on the Hornets, and we're about to get underway. I'll get you the who's on the floor as we get underway, and we're going to have a re-jump, I think. For the Hornets, it's Yuli Prado, David Carr, Jeremiah Torres, Manny Prado, and Jose Carbajal. And we tip it again. Cherokee wins the tip. First time these two teams played, Cherokee won in Lometa 50-37. This game is not going to change the seeding of the playoffs at all. We know what they are. 3 on the way by Cherokee. Misses everything. That shot no good by Jackson White. It'll be Lometa basketball. Again, thank you for joining us. We know we have at least a few more ball games as the Lady Hornets are in the playoffs tomorrow night. The Hornets, we don't know who they're going to play yet, but they'll play the bi-district round next week. They're the 2 seed in the D1. We know that. Again, that won't change. David Carr has it. They punch their ticket to the playoffs. Torres at the free throw line kicks it up top. Carr is going to be called for a travel. Turnover against Lometa. Just underway here in the first quarter from Cherokee. Cherokee will be in the playoffs as well. They'll be the 2 seed in the D2 side. Zephyr is the D1. On the D1, Zephyr is the 1 seed. Lometa the 2 seed. Cherokee is the 1 seed. And the Brooks Smith Mullen winner will be the 2 seed out of D2. So, again, we'll talk more about that. And the Lady Hornets, again, they'll play Jonesboro. The Lady Eagles tomorrow night, 6:30 in Jonesboro. They flip for it. Shot on the way is off the rim, no good by Cherokee. Then we've got a foul, I believe, on the Indians. It is. good block out there by David Carr. But the Hornets, the big win last Tuesday, didn't play Friday night. The 41-40 victory over Mullen to come from behind. They were down 13 at the half and won it by 1. David Carr making a basket after a miss, got his own rebound, put it back in with about 13 seconds, and a steal by Torres sealed it. And a big win there in Mullen, and it gave the Hornets a pass inside stolen by Cherokee going the other way. Gave the Hornets that playoff spot. Give you the standings, too. Again, Brooks Smith and Mullen are the last ones to have to decide. That shot no good on the baseline, but an offensive rebound. Corner 3 on the way is off the rim, no good by White. Another offensive rebound, though, now to Houston. Houston shot a 3 is good, but that's too many looks at the basket there. Caden Houston gives the Cherokee Indians the first lead over Lometa, 3-0, 6:23 to go. First quarter here from Cherokee. Again, if it does cut out, as long as it's showing we're on, we're supposed to record even if I go off the air through the software. And if at the end of the game it looks like we didn't get that much of a feed, I'll repost it. Baseline, good strong move by Carr, but couldn't finish at the basket. It'll be a rebound by Cherokee. They lead 3-0. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lady Hornets will play tomorrow night. The Hornets don't know. Probably next Tuesday. We don't know that yet. Pass inside. Shot is no good, but a foul. They got it into Valdez. He'll shoot 2. Foul on the Hornets. So, again, an important game for some momentum, but this is a win or a loss. Doesn't change anything for either of these teams. They've already got their seeding set. Free throw is up and rolls in. Valdez makes it 4-0 Cherokee. Again, the first time they met, Lometa lost 50-37 to Cherokee. Cherokee's the overall 2 seed in the district. Lometa the 3rd. Free throw no good. Rebound comes down to Manny Prado. He gets it to Carbajal. Jose brings it into the front court for the Hornets. 4-0 Cherokee here from Cherokee. Carr. Pass down low. Good pass and a foul. Good job of Yulee. Moving without the basketball, something Coach Martin and I have talked about. He was discussing the movement without the basketball, and good to see there as Prado got to the basket. Good pass from Carr, and he was fouled. So Yulee will go to the line for 2. Free throw is up and no good. He'll have one more. The Hornets, it had some ebbs and flows. Really played a terrible, I know other way to put it, first half against Mullen, then played a great second half and came back. Second free throw was good. A team very capable of moving ahead in the playoffs, but they're going to have to play well. So tonight would be a good test here against a good Cherokee team. Again, they'll be the D2 number 1 seed out of 25-1A. To the basket, that shot is good by Shanklin. Tatum Shanklin got around the defender. 6-1 Cherokee. The Hornets play good defense at times, but the offense, they'll struggle, especially you get them into half court, and that's what happened in that game. There's too many turnovers in that first half against Mullen. Then the defense picked up, and they cut into that lead, that 13-point lead quickly. 3 on the way. Carr off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Cherokee. 4:45 to go here in the first quarter. As I said, I'll be on the road tomorrow night from Jonesboro. I don't know much about the setting. I had talked to them, and they said they'll help me get set up, but don't know about the internet, so we'll have to play that by ear. But we will we'll be there live for that Lady Hornet game. Missed shot, but an offensive rebound, and then going to be, I think, a step out of bounds turnover against the Indians. 4:23 to go here in the first quarter. Lometa basketball. Into the front court. Carball has it. Right side of the floor, Torres shoots the 3. Off the rim, no good. Good look at the basket. Ball knocked away, almost stolen, but saved by Shanklin. And he'll go into the front court. Still with the dribble, and then dribbles it off his foot and goes out of bounds. Turnover against Cherokee as Stonecard Jones and Jaden Garcia will check in for the Hornets. 3:56 to go, so just under the halfway point of this first quarter. Hornets trail 6-1. Especially to me, this will be a good test tonight when they might not or probably won't play another game until that playoff game next week. So Carr Jones has it. Cross court to Carbajal. Carbajal looks to drive. Up top, Torres to Garcia. Garcia drives the baseline. Short jumper off the rim, no good. It kind of crossed over the basket. Pass up ahead, Shanklin into the front court. Valdez, ball stripped away. Good defense there by Torres. Jeremiah will bring it into the front court. Just need a little offense here. Defense pretty good. Corner three, Carbajal. Missed off the front of the rim, but they do struggle at times shooting with that Mullen game. The threes came in the second half to help the cause, but it has been inconsistent in the free throw line. Those are some of the things they can still work to improve. Cherokee has the basketball in a 6-1 lead, and that's why I say, again, I think they can make noise in the playoffs. Good. Shot no good. Rebound to Garcia. Good one and done there. Going the other way, Torres. Jeremiah. Again, unless it just shuts down the stream, I want to keep it on because the software, again, the separate software does keep recording. So even if it might cut out, that recording should still be there. Allow me to post later. Almost a turnover it is. A steal going the other way. Let's see. I don't think he was able to control it. I think it'll stay with Lometa as the freshman, Chris Hernandez, checks in for the Hornets for the first time. 2:23 to go, first quarter. Again, final regular season game here for the Hornets, but they're in the playoffs. But still to be decided. Aquila, it looked like was, but then something happened, so I think there's still a game to be played in that other district. Free throw line jumper is good. Torres finally got one to go there. Good pull-up jumper, mid-range. Makes it 6-3 with 2:07 to go here in the first quarter. 6-3, Cherokee with the basketball and the lead. Woolsey now up top to Shanklin. Now Woolsey shoots the long three. It's off the rim, no good, and we can't clear the rebound. Garcia had a good block out there, but then went off his hand, so it'll stay with Cherokee. 1:45 to go, first quarter, 6-3 Indians. Just the one game tonight. Lady Hornets will be playing the bi-district game against Jonesboro tomorrow night, 6:30. Three on the way, off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, and Hernandez almost with the steal, saved by the Indians. Up top, Shanklin with a long three off the rim, long rebound, another offensive rebound for Cherokee. Not able to clear the last couple, giving them too many looks down there. Valdez up top, Shanklin now to Woolsey. Back to Shanklin. He swings it to White. In the lane, Valdez looks to make a move. That shot is no good, but he's fouled. As Uriah Valdez will go to the line. This will be his third and fourth free throw. He's 1 of 2. So Valdez at the line. Hornets trail by 3. Free throw is up. It's no good. Rolls out halfway down, but comes out. He'll have one more. Valdez. Second free throw. Eyes the basket. It's up, and no, it drops in. This time went high in the air, dropped through. He hit 1 of 2. Makes it 7-3, a minute 8 to go in the first quarter. Hernandez has it near half court, sets the offense in the lane, and ball knocked away, but thought it was tipped there. They say no, turnover. Hernandez, as he went in the lane, lost control of it. It'll be Cherokee basketball. Under a minute to go, first quarter here from Cherokee. Into the front court, Woolsey. Shanklin, now White. Back to Shanklin, now to Woolsey. Open for the three. It's no good. Rebound to Garcia this time. 43 seconds to go, first quarter. get a basket, she could be just down one possession, maybe going into the second quarter. 35 seconds to go. But the offense hadn't got going. Hernandez in the lane. That tough shot rolls in. Again, Hernandez able to create on his own, went around the taller Valdez and got it to roll in 7-5. First basket for Hernandez. Now look to play some defense. 7-5. Cherokee cross-court pass. Woolsey, now Shanklin. He's going to shoot the three. It's short. Rebound fought for. It's off of Valdez. Be Lometa basketball. So Lometa will have a chance with 8 seconds. Let's at least get a good shot off. 2 would tie it. A 3 would give you the lead going into the second quarter. Hernandez. 5 seconds into the front court. Stonecar Jones. Bank shot off the glass a little too strong, and that'll be the end of a good first quarter. The offense a little stagnant, but they forced them into a lot of outside shots, and they didn't hit any, and hit 1 3. So a good first quarter for the Hornets. They go to the second, trailing 7-5 to Cherokee here on LTX Sports YouTube channel. I want to keep it here. Scoring for the Hornets, 2 for Torres. UE had 1 and 2 for Chris Hernandez. So we've kind of packed it in there, and they've Valdez, the big post, has got 2 free throws, but no baskets, and they've had some good looks at threes, but we're daring them to do that, forcing those shots, and they missed. Now, we a couple times didn't do a good job of clearing that rebound. You want to make sure if you're going to get those misses, don't give them those second chance opportunities. Again, appreciate you joining us tomorrow night, and I'll say it quite a few times. Lady Hornets 6:30 from Jonesboro by district playoff. Well, Lady Hornets the 2 seed out of D1. And just real quick, so the district standings: Zephyr at 11-0, Cherokee 9-2, Lometa 7-4, and those are 1, 2, and 3 overall standings in the District 2. Mullen at 5-6 and Brooksman at 5-6, and I'm not sure if they're playing tonight or tomorrow. I think it's tonight, but that winner of that game will be the other D2 seed. It'll be Lometa basketball to start the second quarter. Thank you for joining us on LTX Sports YouTube channel. Hernandez. They call a travel on it. I've seen a lot more movement than that, and as he kind of had a jump stop, but it's a turnover. So it'll be Cherokee basketball. 7:53, so just 7 seconds gone here in this second quarter. Cherokee has the basketball. Stonecar Jones, Jeremiah Torres, Jaden Garcia, Chris Hernandez on the floor, and also now Roy Carr has joined them. Cherokee basketball. Shanklin 3. It's short. Rebound comes down to Torres. That was Houston with the 3 attempt. No good. Going the other way again. The Hornets could tie or take the lead. Pass trying to get it inside Roy, but it's batted up off the high above the backboard, the beam that supports the hanging backboard. So it stays with Lometa. Hernandez into Torres. Corner 3. Off the rim, had a good look at it, and Torres, again, has been hitting some of those threes and been important in that second half of district. That one, he couldn't get it to go. Cherokee has it into the front court bench. Now up top to Houston. Houston backs it up to White. Now to Houston, now into the corner, and that's bench. That 2-pointer, no good from the baseline. Rebound by Garcia. Again, the Hornets just need a little more offense, and they do go through some of these cold spells. Now, this Cherokee team, again, at 9-2, good defense of team, but you're right there, 7-5, down low into Carr. Ball knocked on the floor, and then we're going to have a foul on Cherokee. No, I'm wrong. Let's see, it was on the Hornets, so foul. It'll end up being a foul on Carr. So they tried to get it inside, couldn't. It'll be Cherokee basketball. First team foul here in the second quarter. 7-5 Cherokee. We got a moving screen there, so it'll be a turnover as Houston tried to set the screen, and it'll be an offensive foul. Lometa basketball. Stone will inbound from near half court. He'll get it in to Hernandez. Again, basket. Hornets just need a basket. They'd at least tie it. Torres to Carr. Back to Hernandez, Chris. Straightaway three for the lead. Nope, off the rim, no good. The Hornets shooting cold as well. Both teams cold here in this first half. Pass up ahead. Ball knocked away, almost stolen, but then fell into the hands of Bench. Little luck there for the Indians, and Bench gets the basket, makes it 9-5. 6:02, 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Torres in the lane, a little trouble. Kicked off the foot of White. Will be Lometa basketball. 5:55 to go here in the second quarter. 9-5 Indians. Hernandez gets it into Torres. Jeremiah, Garcia, Jaden to Stone. Carr Jones to Hernandez. Garcia now to Torres. Resets the offense. Being patient here. Down by 4. 5:38 to go. Got a timeout, Coach Martin. Going to go ahead and keep it here now. I want to get a little sup of water, so if I'm making too much noise. Again, I don't even have a way. I usually check on my iPad, but I can't even tell if I'm on the air because the iPad can't pick up the internet. Pardon me. But I am showing that it's still out on the air. So I'm hoping if it is cutting out or if you're only hearing parts of it, I am recording. I haven't done I've recorded each time of the games since that first one here, but I haven't ever posted them again. But if I look and the feed didn't seem to go through, then or just part of it, my plan is hopefully to then post the entire recording, as they are all archived on the LTX Sports YouTube channel. But right now we also know at the very least 2 more games of the season as the Lady Hornets. It's now with the playoffs, win or go home. Well, they'll play tomorrow night in Jonesboro. 6:30, bring you that on LTX Sports YouTube channel against the Jonesboro Lady Eagles. And then next Monday or Tuesday, the Hornets will be in their by-district round. Stone, Carr, up to Torres. 5:22, clock runs here in the second quarter. Torres to the basket, too strong. Carr, that shot is no good, but he was fouled. Good job by Roy Carr. Great moves by Torres to get to the basket, but couldn't finish. And that, again, something that has hurt the Hornets at times, and not just one player. And we saw that in the Mullen game. And a lot of games where this can seem to get in there, but really struggle to finish. And at other times they seem to, just everything starts to go. When free throw is no good, Roy will have one more. But it's all those little things, and Coach Martin and I have in our discussions on the interviews after the games, they do work on it. Obviously, something they want to continue. Both free throws no good. Rebound comes down to Cherokee. But the little things have hurt them. They played, like Zephyr, the district champion, played a great first half against them, and then just mistakes started to build, and now Zephyr has a lot of depth, and why they're undefeated in district, and so that's certainly part of it. But this team has shown at times they have played with anybody in the district. Look, they here are against Cherokee. That shot no good. As Houston got to the basket but missed, so both teams cold. 9-5. Cherokee has lead. Torres in the lane, and ball tipped. Goes out of bounds, but stays with the Hornets. David Carr checks in along with Jose Carbajal. But only 5 points scored. And the Hornets, again, they want to play in the 50s and pass inside to David Carr. Looks to go up, off the glass, and rolls that one in. Good job as Valdez had his arms up, and David was patient. First basket for David Carr makes it 9-7. 4:23 to go. Again, a loss by Cherokee. I don't think they're playing soft, but it's not going to change anything from them either. But like I said, they don't want to go into the playoffs on a loss. And foul on the Hornets. Looked like White had lost control a little bit, but they say he got him on the arm. It'll be 2 free throws coming up. Not Jose Carbajal with the foul. Let's see if that's right on the board. No, it's not. It had 3. It's not. It was Jose, but his first. Free throws coming here for White. First free throw rolls in. Makes it 10-7. 4:14 to go here in this second quarter. One more free throw coming for White. It's rolls in. Got the shooter's touch. White 2 points. 11-7. Back to a 4-point lead. Jose Carbajal brings it in the front court for the Hornets. Carbajal to Carr. Into the corner, Hernandez drives the baseline. That runner is no good. A little out of control going the other way. I try to get it up ahead to Valdez. Valdez is fouled and running the floor. Valdez will go to the line for 2 more. A good pass ahead by the Indians. 3:53 to go. You don't want to let them get to pull away, and that's what, well, obviously Cherokee's wanting to do here, with this last 3:50. That free throw no good. Well off the mark. There'll be one more for Valdez. So the Hornets played a good, strong first half, especially defensively, but only 7 points to show. And that's where, again, like in that Zephyr game, gotten some runs that the other team really hurt them. Second free throw's no good, so they must have been a lane violation. So he's getting another one. So the first one he missed didn't count. But then the second one was a miss. Now he will get the true next second one. And it's up and good. He hit 1 of 3 really, but 1 of 2. And he has 3 points. He's 3 of 6 from the free throw line. 12-7. Could use a basket here. Don't want to let them kind of start to pull away. Just ease out. Got Hernandez to the basket, and he is fouled on the floor. Good move as Woolsey had to grab him. It'll be a second team foul. Yuli Prado checks back in for Lometa. 3:39 to go, second quarter, 12-7. Cherokee with the 5-point lead. Carball to inbound. Gets it to David Carr. Looks to drive the baseline. In a little trouble. Gets it to Prado. Yuli up top to Hernandez. Hernandez to the basket, and he's going to be fouled with 2 shots. So that's the second foul on Woolsey. Good job. Hernandez just quicker than Woolsey, and he got a step on him. Yeah, the freshman, as I've said, without question in my mind, we've got some other scorers, but Hernandez by far, in my opinion, the one who free throw rolls in, gets the shooter's touch. Needed that one there. Roll in. Hernandez now with 3 points. He'll have one more. But the Hornet that when has the ball on the floor, he can shoot from outside, but the most ability to get to the basket. Second free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to Valdez. He gets it to White. Up ahead to Shanklin. Into the front court. Shanklin has to pull it back out. Lost his dribble. Is going to shoot the 3, and it's good. Tatum Shanklin. Unfortunately, one of those 3s finally fell. 15-8. Biggest lead, I believe, of the night for Cherokee. 3:08 to go. Need an answer right now. Again, this last 3 minutes critical for the Hornets. You want to stay there. Hernandez with the basketball. The Hornets yet with the 3. They've taken a couple of shots, but hadn't been able to make one. And we got a turnover, a bad pass, and over and back. Just a unforced error, and that is something definitely that at times has haunted the Hornets, just making mistakes in just a bad pass with no pressure on you. And now Cherokee gets the basketball on the turnover. 15-8. Cherokee with the lead. See if the Hornets can pick up the defense a little bit. Another quick 3, though, and it's off the rim, no good. Rebound to Hernandez. Hernandez, somebody behind him, but then he gets in the lane, and that shot is no good. Tough shot. Roy Carr put back, fell into Roy, was in the right place as he cut to the basket, and Roy gets his first basket, makes it 15-10. Good job by Roy crashing the board. In the lane, ball on the floor, steal. Comes to Prado. To David Carr, into the front court. David in the lane, in trouble, gets it to Yulee. Resets the offense. Good play there, smart. Backs it up, does Hernandez near the timeline. 15-10, Hernandez Three on the way. Carbajal off the rim. That was another good look. He was open, but couldn't get the three to go. No threes again yet for the Hornets. 15-10. Cherokee now a three the other direction. It misses everything, and it's going to be out of bounds. Hornet basketball. That missed by Shanklin. Manny Prado checks in for Roy Carr. 1:51 to go here in the first half from Cherokee. Jose Carbajal will walk it into the front court. Clock runs 1:44, second quarter here from Cherokee High School. Carbajal to David Carr. Trying to get in the lane, can't. Going to shoot the short jumper, no good. Fights for his own rebound. Valdez gets it going the other way. Shanklin. 1:25 to go. Left side of the floor, White. On the baseline, bench. Pass in the lane to Valdez. That short jumper rolls off, no good. Point blank miss for the Indians. Rebound to Manny. Prado to Carr. David has it, waits, gets help from Hernandez. 1:07 to go. Chris at the three-point line. I reset the offense. 15-10. You get it back to a one-possession game with the basket. Carbajal, jump stop, and a lot of contact, no call, going the other way. Shanklin, jump stop. Valdez back to Shanklin. Now it's going to be Houston, but found himself wide open for a three, his second three, and right now that's the difference. They have 3 threes, Hornets none. 18-10, biggest lead with 35 seconds to go. Look like we might be going for the last shot here of the quarter. 25 seconds to go, Carbajal. Prado shoots the corner three, misses everything, going the other way with 20 seconds. Shanklin still in the backcourt. 15 seconds to go in the first half. Pass it down on the baseline, up top, Shanklin. Looks to drive in the lane. Shot rolls off, no good. Ball on the floor, Prado with 2 seconds. And there's the buzzer, nobody able to get a shot off. And we will go to halftime. I'll go ahead and take a break here. Short first, and then I'll give you the scoring and come back and give you maybe a little longer break. Now it's still showing that we're streaming. Again, I'm recording as well. So at halftime, it's Cherokee 18, the Hornets 10 on LTX Sports YouTube channel.
My name is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago, I was injured in a car accident that left me paralyzed from the waist down. Once I completed rehab, my mom applied for a canine companion service dog. Last January, I finally got to meet my service dog, Marcia. We quickly developed a very strong bond. Together, we go to my horseback riding lessons, school band practice. My name is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago, I was injured in a car accident that left me paralyzed from the waist down. Once I completed rehab, my mom applied for a canine companion service dog. Last January, I finally got to meet my service dog, Marcia. We quickly developed a very strong bond. Visit canine.org to see the many ways you can change lives.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Mark Edmondson back with you live here from Cherokee at halftime. It's 18-10, and 18 points. You're holding, the number 2 team in the district. They are. When was that? They're 9-2. They'll be the overall 2 seed, and then they'll be the 1 seed coming out of D2. But they've hit 3 threes, and the Hornets none. But you only scored 5 points in those first 2 quarters. And, yeah, the defense, you give credit. Their defense is a good defense, but we've had looks. And especially they've tried to force us some of those outside shots and just haven't been able to hit any. You hit, 1 or 2 of those threes, and it's right there, and you're still just down by 8. Again, against Mullen. Some of that, but that similarity. Again, this is a team that wants to try to, and Cherokee has slowed it down and wants to do that, but this is a team that wants to try to, be up there in the try to 50 points. And these games are more even the Mullen game, again, with a huge comeback and winning at 41-40, but a little low scoring, and that's what they want to try to avoid. But other teams, of course, trying to put them into that. But still, a lot of basketball here to play. Good first half. The defense to play here in Cherokee. Again, both teams in the playoffs know that where their seeding is going to be. But it does matter. I mean, the momentum and being able to play hard, and Cherokee is going to feel that way too. You might adjust some of the play, both teams, as you get ready for the playoffs, but you definitely want to go in on a high note. And so this is an important game. And again, not necessarily to me a win would be fabulous, but to play a tough team, and it was. Again, just wish a couple more of those shots would go. Hopefully you get a few more of those, but keep doing what you're doing and get a few more of those shots to go in the second half. And maybe you do you can seal a win to go into the playoffs. But either way, it was again, I think, a positive first half for the Hornets. The scoring, that 5-player score. Let's see, Jeremiah Torres had 2. Yulee had 1, 2 for David Carr, 2 for Roy Carr, and 3 for Chris Hernandez. And again, they got to the line 6 times, but only hit 2 of 6 free throws. There's 2-3 more points as well. So we'll see how the second half goes. Also, congratulations to the JV as they close out their season. They won here against Cherokee in the game before. Take a little break here to come back, get you ready for the second half. At halftime, Cherokee 18. The Lometa Hornets 10 on LTX Sports YouTube channel.
My name is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago,
Smokey the Bear's boy.
Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do.
What you desire, don't play with matches, don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com. And remember,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
What does VA mean to me?
A place for my daughter to call home. Thanks to the VA Home Loan.
A new lease on life. The best healthcare
My name
team
is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago,
And the opportunity to open doors I never thought possible with my dad.
Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do.
What you desire, don't play with matches, don't play with fire.
Just look down at your phone. You did it again, didn't you? You're flying down the road in a 3-ton hunk of steel, and a text takes your eyes off the road for an average of 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's long enough to travel the length of a football field and cause some serious damage. Turn it off. Trust me, whatever it is, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextsstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Wounded Warrior Project helps post 9/11 veterans and their families realize what's possible. With support and resources that bring warriors together and empower them to become stronger, both inside and out.
It's possible to begin healing, to get the help you need,
To find peace.
And as each warrior's needs evolve, so do we. Because these last 20 years are just the beginning. Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/possible.
Hey y'all, I'm Blake Shelton. Being from Oklahoma, I know a thing or two about natural disasters. Tornadoes are common where I'm from and have affected my life and the lives of people I care about. No matter where you live, be aware of the dangers in your area and have a plan. You can create an emergency kit, come up with an evacuation plan, and know where to seek shelter. You never know when a disaster may hit. These simple steps can help save a life. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
What does life after service look like? Kicking back? Taking it easy? We believe it looks a little different. Fighting for all veterans, making sure they get the benefits and care they've earned, rebuilding communities after disaster strikes, and adapting to support today's veterans, meeting them where they are. The VFW, still leading, still advancing, still serving. Get involved at stillserving.org.
Did you just look down at your phone? You did it again, didn't you? You're flying down the road in a 3-ton hunk of steel, and a text takes your eyes off the road for an average of 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's long enough to travel the length of a football field and cause some serious damage. Turn it off. Trust me, whatever it is, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextsstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
All right, Mark Edmondson back with you live. And again, I'm not able to check on my iPad. It won't pick up the internet enough to tell. I do know that we have been streaming. I just don't know if it's cutting in or out on the other side if you're listening. If you can hear parts of it, again, that's why I'm said it quite a bit. I am recording as well. If after the game, if it's had not recorded it out there on the archive, then I'm planning is to repost the entirety of the game that's recorded, is my hope. We start the third quarter, 18-10. Cherokee has the lead and the basketball. Call toward pass to White. White's going to shoot another 3, and it's good. So the threes have been the difference, and we backed off of that some, but now the 4-3, first by White. He has 5 points, makes it 21-10, the biggest lead for Cherokee. It's Jose Carbajal, Jeremiah Torres, David Carr, and David has it in the lane. The ball knocked away. I think it'll stay with Lometa. It does, out of bounds on Valdez. Manny Prado also on the floor, and Yulee. So the 5 on the floor for the Hornets start this third quarter. David Carr on the baseline, in trouble, up top to Yulee. Now to Carbajal. Jose tries to get it to Manny, does. In the lane to Yulee and knocked out of bounds. He was cutting to the basket, nice find, but a hand got stuck in there by, I think it was Houston, knocked it away. So it will stay with Lometa. They trail 21-10 this final district regular season 25-1A game. We know they're in the playoffs next week. Corner 3, Torres is short and gets his own rebound or tries to save it. Now it's going the other way. Into the front court, bad pass. It was Houston trying to get it to Valdez, turnover against Cherokee. 7:03 to go here in the third quarter, almost a minute gone. First time these two teams met, it was a higher scoring game, at least pace-wise. 50-37, the Hornets lost by 13. But the Hornets only 10 points in that first half. Torres has it, right wing. Lost his dribble. Looking down low to Carr, back to Torres. Torres, a little runner in the lane, off the glass. Good bank shot there for Torres. He has 4 points. That leads the Hornets 21-12. White thought about the three. Now he gets it to Houston. Now the three by White. It's off the rim, no good. Long rebound, though. Shanklin runs it down. He looks to dribble in the lane. Free throw line jumper. Tough shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Carbajal. Good block out by Carr. Carbajal into the front court. All the way to the basket. Oh, they stay on the floor. In the NBA, that's a continuation. I thought it was here, too, but they don't give it to him. There's a foul on Cherokee. First team foul here in the third quarter. The Hornet basketball on the baseline. Trail by 9, 21-12. Torres has it in the corner, and he's going to travel. He kind of slipped and then tried to get a pass off, but the travel turnover against the Hornets. He was trying to cut into the lane, and I think his feet kind of got tangled up there, so turnover against Lometa in the front court bench. Bench to Shanklin. Shanklin down low. Valdez looked like he walked down in the lane, kicks it out to Houston. Houston's jumper is over everything. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Lometa basketball. 5:51 to go here in the third quarter, 21-12. Let's get a couple of baskets in a row. You know, at the best, the Hornets want to get a score and then try to put a little pressure on, maybe turn it into a turnover and easy points, but Cherokee is not giving them much chance to do that here tonight. Torres on the baseline, up and under. Couldn't get it to go to. Kind of short-armed it there, trying to get under the basket. Going the other way is White. White is going to pull out the dribble and then shoot the quick three. It's short. Rebound comes down to bench, though. Offensive rebound, straight away three, Shanklin. It's no good. Long rebound, another offensive rebound. Houston can't clear it. Shanklin looks to drive in the lane, kicks it off. Free throw, baseline jumper is good by bench. It's his 4th point. But that was giving them too many extra looks. Got 3 looks at the basket before they got it to go 23-12. Back to an 11-point lead. 4:59 to go third quarter. Carbajal in the lane, and he's going to be fouled. Should shoot 2 here, yes, Jose. Carbajal will go to the line. 4:56 to go third quarter here from Cherokee. Tomorrow night, again, talked to Jonesboro, and I said they help me get set up. I think I'm understanding it's an older gym, smaller gym, so not sure of the situation. And, of course, the internet will always be that first free throw no good. The Hornets have only hit 2 free throws. They were 2 of 6 in that first half. But we'll be there in Jonesboro bringing you that game. Both free throws no good. Rebound to Houston for Cherokee. Well, again, a lot of those little mistakes add up to the Hornets. They could be a lot closer. Played hard, but find themselves down by 11. Cherokee has the basketball. White, Shanklin, baseline, Valdez. Shanklin in the lane to bench. Now, ball on the floor, steal. The defense there, and then missed shot by Valdez. Well, contact. Really got knocked down, no call, but it ended up Valdez missing the shot, so it goes the other way. Torres to the basket, and then he misses the layup. Manny Prado with the rebound, and then foul on Cherokee. The Hornets hustling and fighting hard, but again, it has been the thing that all season. Again, a team that's 7-4 in the playoffs and done some really good things, but struggled down in the lane. Carr lost his dribble, and he's going to travel. Went one way, then went back, and did change his feet. Alternated the foot there to keep the pivot foot down. Turnover against the Hornets. About to go to the halfway point of this third quarter, 23-12. Again, the winner of this game doesn't change anything. Winner or loser doesn't change anything. The seeding for these two teams, they're both will be in the playoffs. The Hornets D1, Cherokee D2, and that shot good by White as he got to the basket. He has 7, 25-12. Carbajal. Torres open for the three. It's good. He was open, had to take that shot, and Torres with 7 now knocks down the first 3 for the Hornets. Makes it 25-15, 10-point lead for Cherokee, 3:24 to go. Looking to pick up the defense, but the corner 3 is open. It's off the rim, no good. Prado with a good rebound to Carbajal. Jose up ahead, no call. He was knocked down, going the other way though. Then a steal, bad pass by Cherokee, steal by Carr. Carr looks to push ahead. Carr in the lane, jump stop, and he's fouled by Valdez. It's wrong move by Carr. I like the jump stop there. I've talked about this team at times, and I really did see that he was going to go in, and so times this team doesn't kind of look up. And that time, the nice part of that play by David was he didn't just keep on dribbling and try to go up a layup against the bigger defender. He jump stopped, got the defender off his feet a little bit, and then went up for the shot and was fouled. It is a timeout. We're keeping it here. Here in the third quarter, 25-15. We're going to go over some of these few things that are written down. Again, girls district playoff in Jonesboro tomorrow, Tuesday, February 17th. 6:30 scheduled tip-off versus the Jonesboro Lady Eagles. They are the 1 seed out of, I think I'm right on 26-1A. On the boys' side, playoffs, D1, Zephyr is the 1 seed, Lometa the 2 seed, that's already set. D2, so 4 teams make the playoffs. The 2 biggest schools, as far as high school population, go D1. 2 smallest go D2. So Cherokee will be the 1 seed out of D2, and the winner of Brooks Smith Mullen, because they are tied 5 and 6 for that 4th playoff spot. But they will be the 2 seed. The winner of the Brooks Smith Mullen game will be the 2 seed out of 25-1A. So it's almost all set. And we're about to come back to play. 3:01 to go here in the third quarter from Cherokee. 25-15, the Indians with the lead. It'll be free throws coming here. Forgot where we were there for a second. David Carr with the line for 2. I'm hoping I'm back up. I don't think we ever lost the stream, but the OBS, the software crashed. I'm starting the recording again, so hopefully we're up there on there. It never showed that the stream was lost, so I'm going to keep talking again, even if I have to. Now we got a whistle. Not sure what this is about. So we lost the software. If that was the case, probably was off the air for a little bit. Back on 2:09 to go. It's Lometa basketball. All right, so I think you might have had a blood or something on one of the Cherokee players. Preston Hanley checks in. It'll be Lometa basketball, trying to get it back under double digits or into single digits. 3 on the way, Carbajal missed it, and then a whistle. Oh, it hit the top of the backboard, so another good look open, but Hornets only 1 3-pointer on the night. Cherokee's hit 4, a big part of the difference, this 10-point deficit. Minute 54 to go in this third quarter, 25-15 Cherokee. Cherokee is not shot hot, but they have the 4 threes. It is White with the basketball to Shanklin. In the lane, ball off of Valdez. Steele going the other way, Hernandez. Hernandez into the front court, has to back it up. Going to shoot the 3. It's short. He gets his own rebound. He does. He goes up and puts it in. Good follow by Chris Hernandez. He has 5. Makes it 25-17. An 8-point, so you get it under that, back into single digits. Minute 20 to go. Hornets like them not going away here. And we've got another offensive foul. Valdez, I'm not sure how many fouls. Let's see if they show that up on the board. Valdez, a moving screen. That's a turnover. A little momentum on the Hornets side. Use another basket here. That's just, I think, Valdez's second foul. So a minute 14 to go, third quarter. Got a little bit there on the iPad. I think the live stream never showed ending, just the OBS software crash, but it's back up. So minute 7 to go. Carbajal in the lane. Oh, what a good move, and it rolled off the front of the rim. Shot no good. Going the other way. Under a minute to go, third quarter. White has it in the lane. Little short runner, in and out, no good. But Valdez put back. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Hernandez. Hernandez on the dribble into the front court. Well, they have not shot well either. Been a tough night shooting. Torres in the lane. That shot rolls off no good, off the glass. Going the other way. White with the dribble. Still has it in the front court for Cherokee. 25 seconds to go. 25-17 Indians here from Cherokee. It looked like almost another moving screen. That 3 halfway down, no good. Valdez, no good. The putback is finally good. Valdez gets the basket, his 5th point. As got a player down for a moment for the Hornets. It's back to 27-17, so you got to miss. But Valdez got a rebound, and Valdez, the big post, just, again, the size difference we don't have. That has been something that has also been a struggle for the Hornets. Now, he's not as tall as like the Brooksmith post, but he is a big body, and that is a problem for the Hornets to defend. 10 seconds to go. Looking for the last shot here. 27-17, 8 seconds. Carbajal into the front court. Carbajal in the lane over the front of the rim and rolls it in. Nobody stopped him. Nice job by Jose to get to the basket and does get it back to single digits. So let's see in that quarter, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So even quarter. That's right. It was 18-10, still an 8-point game. So they had pushed it out, I think, to 13. Definitely, yeah, it was 13 points. So the Hornets did pull it back down a little bit. They're going to keep it here. We're going to the fourth quarter. This is, to me, right now, let's finish it strong, and if you come back and able to get the win, that much better. But you want to keep this kind of toughness and that kind of grit, because I do think that could really give them some momentum into the playoffs, playing here in Cherokee. And you can look into all kinds of things. Well, Cherokee's not playing as hard and all these things. But I don't think that's the case. And both teams might be, the playoffs are a week away, long season, you're tired. But both teams want to win this game. But I like the Hornets coming here on the away final district game, regular season, and have played hard. So if they can close it, get a little closer, it will be, I think, Cherokee basketball to start the fourth quarter. It is 27-19. To start the fourth quarter, it is Cherokee basketball. So both scored 9 in that quarter. 8 minutes to go here in the regular season of 25-1A. Stone Car Jones, Julie Prado, Jaden Garcia, Chris Hernandez, and Manny Prado on the floor for the Hornets to start the fourth quarter. Houston to Valdez on the baseline. Cross-court pass, Bench, open for the three. It's short, but Valdez, I don't think was meant to be a pass, but it's what it turned into, and Valdez now with his 7th point makes it 29-19. Again, nobody able to get around the big post, and it's an easy basket for him. Hernandez to Yulee. Garcia shoots the three. It misses the rim, goes out of bounds, going the other way. The Hornets only 1 3 on the night. Cherokee is shot cold from outside, but they do have 4 threes. And a 10-point lead. Cherokee basketball, 7:14 to go in the ball game. White gets it to Bench. Bench to Shanklin. Shanklin back to Bench to Valdez in the lane. Now going to be a foul on Valdez, against Valdez. It'll be on the Hornets, so Valdez will shoot 2. Working inside. So Valdez, who is 3 of 6 from the free throw line, will have 2 here. Uriah Valdez, first free throw is up, and it is good. He'll have 1 more. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points now. He leads the scoring for Cherokee. 1 more free throw coming. It's up. It's good. He hits both. 31-19, and then we turn it over. Just Manny throwing it into Yulee, and just off his hands, just unforced error with nobody on him, and a turnover against the Hornets. 7:01 to go in the ball game. 31-19. Hornets trying not to let them get away here. And it was 8 at the quarter. Ball knocked away. Good hands there by Stone Car Jones. It'll stay with the Indians. Be White to inbound from the corner right here in front of me. Into Bench. Bench gets it to Houston. Houston has it outside the 3-point line, down to Valdez on the baseline. Back to Houston in the lane. That should have been a travel, but no call. And he gets the shot to go. Houston, that was Euro step +1, but gets the shot to go. 33-19. Hornets trail down by 14. Quick 6 points here to start the quarter. Hernandez has it. Corner, Stone Car Jones. Down low to Prado. Manny. Back to Stone. In the corner, Hernandez. He looks to drive the baseline. That runner too strong. Tough shot from the baseline. Doesn't go. Valdez with the rebound. He gets it ahead to Shanklin. Shanklin. Car Jones knocks it away. Great hands by Stone, but then knocked away by White, and he saves it. That should be a technical. White, I know but he just slammed the ball down. They got none. They got a timeout. Okay, so it looked like he kind of twisted his foot. Might have been bothered, but slammed the ball down. You don't see that unnoticed very often, but it is a timeout. No other call, it appears. So, but we get a steal there, and then just again can't take care of the basketball. And that's going to be a real key. You know, the next week, there's no doubt about it. Going to have to take care of the basketball. You hope you shoot a little better. The free throws, again, it's all these things put together. You're down 14. You put a few of these together. You were only down by 8 moments ago, but they're not gonna have that luxury, you know, in the playoffs when it's win or go home. The Lady Hornets their playoffs, by district playoff game tomorrow night, 6:30 from Jonesboro against the Jonesboro Lady Eagles. 6:07 to go in their game here. So again, we know we'll have at least 2 more broadcasts. 6:07, a little discussion there. Now it'll be Cherokee basketball. They lead 33-19 to Bench in the lane, and nobody stopped him, and Bench scores his 6th point. 35-19, 5:58 to go. Hernandez with the dribble into the front court for Lometa. Still has the dribble up top to Garcia. Left-hand shot is good, and I think he's fouled. It was good. Took contact. Strong move by Garcia. His first points of the night on the line drive. Just had to kind of get it up as he was hit, and it went in. Take that. And Garcia will go to the line, try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Garcia's free throw is good, and he does. Hits the free throw. 3 points for Jaden. 35-22. White will bring into the front court for the Indians. Here from Cherokee. Final district game for both these teams, both in the playoffs. Valdez to the basket is good. He goes into double digits for Cherokee. 37-22. So right now kind of about that point. The last time it was a 13-point game, lower scoring. Hernandez has it still with the dribble. And little runner in the lane, no good. Manny Prado, putback is good. Manny gets his first basket. Offensive rebound and up with the left hand, makes it 37-24. Shanklin the steal, Yulee. And he had players up ahead, then he dribbled back the other way. Now to Hernandez in the front court, Yulee. To Garcia, Jaden. At the right wing, in the lane. Help comes, and the ball knocked away. He saves it. Garcia is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 more. Foul on Shanklin, trying to come over with the help defense. So Garcia go back to the line for 2 more, try to cut into the lead. I like this, even if you don't come back and win, this is one to me. I hate to let it really slip away to like a 20-point or something, just after you fought really hard. Again, just for some of that kind of little momentum, motivation going into the playoffs. But free throw is no good. He'll have 1 more. 37-20. Lometa basketball. I think we're back up again. Had a kick out here late. It is Lometa basketball after some discussion, 37-25. So a turnover against Cherokee. Hernandez brings it in the front court. 4:33 clock runs here in the 4th quarter. Hernandez still with the dribble in the lane. And then he travels. Looks like he got a bit of an elbow, but lost his dribble, and turnover against Hernandez. Got a timeout. Cherokee, 4:25 to go in the game. Again, definitely the software's cut out a few times. Again, I will check after the game and kind of see if it's necessary to try to put the recording. I do think it's streamed most of the evening. I don't know how well it's. Again, with the internet, never more than 2 bars. It's odd as I walked outside. I'm by as close as I can be to an outside door. And still see the gym. And outside, I open the door and then 4 bars. But I can't keep it propped open. And inside the door, just shutting the door, and it just drops to 2 that quick. So we will be on the road. Hopefully, internet more hospitable to us in Jonesboro tomorrow night, but I will be there as the Lady Hornets. Congratulations to Coach Reyes and the Lady Hornets as they do get that 2 seed, the D1 2 seed out of 25-1A, and be playing the Jonesboro Lady Eagles in the by-district round tomorrow night. Boys will be playing next week. Don't have the for sure who. or the location or time yet, but we'll be bringing that game on LTX Sports YouTube channel as well. Cherokee, full court pressure being put on by the Hornets, 37-25. Into the front court. Ball knocked away. Good hands by Hernandez. Comes up to Prado. Trying to get it to Stone, though. Bad pass. Then worse pass by Cherokee. That was a bullet pass. Anybody tried to touch that as it was Houston trying to get it to Valdez. Right idea, but he put some zip on that. It went out of bounds. That might have taken out a hurt for a while if he had actually put his hand in front of that, but turnover. About to go under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. 37-25. Cherokee. Hernandez in the lane. Tough shot with the right hand. Rolls it in. 7 points for Hernandez. Makes it 37-27. Back to a 10-point game. Pressure being put on. Bench has it. He gets it to White. To Houston. Houston. 3-point line now to White. 3:37 to go in the ball game. 37-27. Looks like a travel, but no call. Valdez, the free throw line, hands it off, and then it's lost out of bounds. Be Lometa basketball. He tried to hand it off to Houston, but couldn't get it controlled. Stone will get it into Chris Hernandez into the front court. In the lane. That shot is good. Again, he can create sometimes. Needs to think about the pass, but he did get that one to go, but he is able to create on his own. 4, 6, 8, 9 for Hernandez. Makes it 37-29. An 8-point lead with 3:04 to go. 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Valdez, putback is good, and we just couldn't clear the rebound. We get a chance there, but Valdez, and now he has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points to lead the way for Cherokee. And that inside presence hurting the Hornets again. Try to get it to Prado down low. It'll go out of bounds off of Cherokee as we get Roy Carr, David Carr, and Jeremiah Torres back in the game with 2:43 to go. It's a 10-point Cherokee lead. Stone to inbound. Gets it into Torres. Jeremiah looks to make a move to the basket. Contact, and he'll shoot 2. Foul on Cherokee. Now, rebound to Cherokee. 42-30. Cherokee with the lead. I'll try to keep it here. The software. So I'm going to keep it with the recording now. I think that stayed off long enough. It stopped the stream. We made it through most of the game, but now it's really causing trouble. We got a timeout. Minute 44 to go. 44-30. A basket by Valdez, but again, just not able to stop him inside as he had 3 offensive rebounds, 2 misses, and then made it on the third one in which he was fouled. Try to start the stream back up again. It looks like it's recording, but I think it was taking so long that the stream. Again, overall, we had some of the software crashes, but overall, pretty good through most of the games, even the away games. Brooke Smith was a worry, but we were on their home Wi-Fi. But Cherokee has been the game before. The girls' game back in December, and this one has been a handful to work with. I'm going to continue to try to talk through this to the end, and we'll see where we are. Again, I believe I'm recording, but not on the stream, because the software was off so long. All right, minute 44 to go. I'll try to see if we're back on here. 44-30, free throw, no good, but an offensive rebound by Bench to Valdez in the lane, and he misses that shot, and then it's knocked off his head out of bounds. It'll be Lometa basketball. Still doesn't show we're streaming. Whistle here. Lometa basketball. Minute 35 to go. Carbajal to Hernandez. Hernandez in the lane. That short jumper no good. And a foul, I believe, on the Hornets. Well, doesn't seem like they're able to pick up the stream now at all. So I'm going to keep, and if I have to, kind of add the recording. But right now I've got no showing, not live. Minute 21 to go, 44-30. Cherokee with the win. As I said, this win-loss not going to change the seeding of the playoffs for either of these teams. All right, we are streaming at the end. I'm hoping I can at least give you a final score. Carbajal just made 2 free throws for the Hornets. So at time we were off, we lost the stream as well. 53 seconds to go. It's 46-32. Cherokee is going to win this one up by 14. They have the ball. 45 seconds to go. And then a foul on the Hornets. I think that'll be free throws. I'm hoping that at least this stream will last us for this final bit. So if you're able to tune in, hear the final score, and wrap it up. I probably will ask. Coach Martin always was willing to talk, but I might ask him tonight. We might just not do that. Maybe I can record something for tomorrow night's game, or we'll definitely talk to him in the playoffs. I just don't have confidence that the feed will stay up long enough to do anything. Hopefully we can get to the end of this ball game. Free throw is up, no good for White. I'll try to give you the totals and then the scoring totals, and then wrap it up here pretty quick. Because, again, I just now it's starting to really be a problem these last few minutes. Second free throw is good by White. 47-32. Hernandez into the front court. Hernandez, ball knocked away on the floor. He's able to save it in the corner. Still with the dribble, and he's got to give up the ball there sometime. I understand him wanting to do it now. He gets it to Carr, and it's blocked from the corner. 27 seconds to go. Bench has it. And pass underneath. That short jumper, no good. Rebound to Carbajal. 15 seconds to go in the game. And all the way to the basket. Carbajal rolls it in. Jose Carbajal with his 6 point. 5 seconds, 47-34, and 2 seconds. And it's going to be exactly the same difference from the first game, 13 points, 47-34, our final score. Cherokee with the win. For the scoring for the Hornets, Manny Prado with 2, 4 for Jaden Garcia, 6 for Jose Carbajal, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Jeremiah Torres. Yuli Prado 1, 2 points for David Carr, 2 points for Roy Carr, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Hernandez to lead the way. Again, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to see if he comes over here pretty quickly. We might be able to at least get it recorded. The stream is still showing. I'm back up showing recording. I am hopeful that won't have this kind of difficulty again. Cherokee's a nice town, but it is this and the gym again outside had pretty good coverage. But in December, this was better in December. In December, I could not really get it on the air at all. So, but our final score 47-34 as the that'll finish out the district. The Lometa will end 7-5 in the district standings. Zephyr, I guess, they've got 1 to go. They're 11-0, assuming they will be undefeated. Cherokee will end up 10-2 with this victory, so their 2 losses coming to Zephyr, and they'll be the 1 seed out of D2, the D2 division. So our final score, 47-34. I think Coach Martin is coming over here. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully it will stand. At the very least, if I have to, this part, if it's recorded, then I'll post it separately. As again, I always like to get Coach Martin's insight. I'm going to put that on Coach Martin, I'm not going to lie to you. Oh.
Say, can you let me
Yeah,
put the microphone
yeah.
on? You're gonna keep
You got
stepping on
enough
the
room
wire.
there? Yeah.
I got enough.
It started really crashing on me there at the end, so I almost just turned it off. But I'm recording, so if we are live right now, but it has been a bit of a struggle. Not as
All right,
bad
so
in
we'll make it
December.
quick.
We will. And so the main thing, I thought y'all did a lot of good things as far as working hard, doing those things against the team. The only 2 losses came to Zephyr. The point differential ended up being almost the same, a little low scoring.
Right.
But y'all, and to me though, going into the playoffs, congratulations on that. That's the main thing, and that'll be next week. But it is those little things. That's what y'all are going to have to talk about. I think you were 2 of 10 at free throws in the first half. And, those kinds of things you're tied with or close to them. You showed you can play with these teams, but in the playoffs, there's not as much room for error.
Right. No, I mean, every single little small mistake that we make is going to make a big difference at the end of the game. And, of course, we made a lot of small mistakes. I wouldn't say we made any giant ones like we had in previous games, and these last 2 weeks that were, to be blunt, were terrible. But, I mean, today they came back and they fought hard, and we still can't put the ball in the basket at the moment, but it's still nice to see that our defense is still holding out pretty well despite the fact that we're having such a hard time with scoring
I think
ourselves.
1-3, I think you'll hit one.
Yeah, I think that was it. I don't even remember who made it, but
it was Torres hit one.
Right, and he said that he thought he missed it, so that describes our day pretty well.
And the other struggles, and I don't know, who you play in it, but is the inside game. In the end, Valdez was able. He had the big second half, the post, and y'all do. The size is a problem inside the offensive rebound.
Yep.
And so that's just something you have to gauge going into the playoffs.
Of course, and I mean, them having somebody that big and that tall and strong, and he wasn't making a lot of shots, but he was getting like 4 or 5 attempts at it, and by the time that he finally would make it, we were usually fouling him by the 5th time. But it's definitely something we're going to have to work on. We'll have to grab somebody else that's pretty tall to come help us out for this next week in case somebody else is there.
I want to end, and I won't keep you long. I'm my own troubles here, but so you can get headed home. But it's got to be really, we talked a little bit about it before, but I want to end on a real positive note. You got to be really proud to go through all this. You in district at 7-5, but you're the 3 seed overall, the D1 2 seed. I mean, that's a big thing for when you're able to fight through it, win 7 ball games in the district, where you started back in November. It's got to feel good to know, because y'all went through those up and down, but you're here, you have a chance to move on in the playoffs.
Right, and we definitely did go through quite a few ups and downs, and I'm hoping that we're on the up right now and it's not another down or a continuous down. So, I mean, I'm hoping we're going up at the right time, right before obviously going into playoffs next week. So, we definitely tend to play better whenever we're considered the underdog, and we're pretty much all of playoffs is going to be us being the underdog. I don't think we're going to get to play against anybody that we should beat, or everybody else is going to look at us as the team that should beat them. But it should be competitive the entire time, and if we can play any games like we did, like if we can play an entire game like we played the first half against Zephyr, then I think we can hold our own against anybody, especially our first round and maybe second round.
Well, congratulations, and I want to say how grateful I am always spending this time getting a chance to hear your thoughts, and win or lose, and I appreciate it on a great season and look forward to the playoffs next week. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks to Coach Martin, as always, coming to visit with us, and I'm going to wrap it up here except to turn mine off real quick. Again, I'll have to go see if what was actually out there live and how much it did. I hope at the very least, as I can't even get the words out now, that this last part, if I have to, I will put this recording separate. Always want to get a chance to talk to him. I really do. He and Coach Ray are so gracious all season and getting to share. Tomorrow night, let's again. It will be the Lady Hornets 6:30 against Jonesboro Lady Eagles in Jonesboro. They'd flip for it. by-district playoff game, so we'll bring you that. That'll be the next game, and then the boys will be going into the playoffs next week. So, again, great to see both teams making the playoffs. Let's see if they can make some noise. Final score here to end the regular season for the boys here in Cherokee. It was Cherokee 47, the Hornets 34 on LTX Sports YouTube channel. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. And we've got some playoff basketball ahead on LTX Sports YouTube channel. Thank you and good night.